Hello, Nekobat here. Pardon the hair. I look very old and very old ladyish today. This is my Friday, and I just tried doing anything with my hair. This is that coffin I bought at Michael's, and I started working on it already. I burnt the cross in the top. Hopefully, it stays. I lit a Palo Santo holy stick that I bought a bundle of them at Sprouts. It's interesting what you can find there. What I've been doing for this is, you have to be careful if you're fairly young, this thing's hot, is surprisingly how much fluid this lighter has left in it. You take the lighter and you hold it to the wood as close as possible. So you get a nice chart. You don't want to set it on fire, obviously. You just want to get a good burn on it. And how long you leave it depends on how nasty it'll look. I kind of wanted to look like someone's tried to set it on fire, but for some strange reason they weren't able to. And then this one will go with my other coffin that I got from Christine Creates in my room. And then also I have to decide what I'm going to put in said coffins. I'm not sure. Right now, my Daruma cat from Cost Plus World Market is sitting in. It's a little hot, so we might have to let it cool. Yes, okay. So I have to let it cool. I would maybe perhaps a torch lighter would work better, but you see there, a little bit of a flame effect to it. And if I had a better lighter, I could do more. I tried matches, but that didn't work because they don't stay lit long enough. But that's how to get a burnt coffin. I would recommend a better lighter than just a regular Bic. A torch lighter maybe, but then with a torch lighter, the problem is going to be the flame. The flame will be huge. You know, torch lighters, the stick is like that long, and the torch is gigantic. But you won't accidentally scorch your finger. See, I scorched my finger a little bit. So this thing will get hot. So younger people, if you want something done like this, please have an adult do it. Or if you're feeling like you might be inclined to try it. When I was younger, I made a table and chairs for my younger sister for her Barbie dolls. But I had an older brother with me handling while I handled the power equipment so that they could have an extra level of safety just in case I couldn't do it. I could hand it off to them to prevent any accidents. So yes, if you're younger and want to try this, please talk to your parents first. Don't try it by yourself. And hopefully eventually I will have this done. I was hoping to get it done today. I'm not even sure what the wood is made out of. But yeah, it's me working 4 to 1. My brain is fritz. Plus I also had those 2 beers. I tried the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Stout, and that is stout brewed with coffee and aged in oak barrels with Haitian coffee. So it's regular coffee, Haitian coffee, and it's aged in oak bourbon barrels. It's www.kentuckyale.com, and it's made in Lexington, Kentucky. And I don't always recommend mixing your beers, but if you have a mixed 6-pack, another beer that goes well with it is this one, which is the pecan beer from De La Vegas. And that one is made in Moriarty, New Mexico, another local. I have another one of these bottles somewhere, which is why I didn't keep this one. Obviously, I'm going to pitch this one. I'm not going to keep it. But that's another local. Like I said, I try to support local artists, local crafters, and of course, my love of beer. And coffee. I started that last year. I will try to do some of it again this year, showcasing some of it. Anything local. Sorry about that. Coffee, beer. I wanted to go to some of the coffee shops and the chocolate factory downtown. However, my sense of direction is horrible. My car has no air conditioning, and it eats gas like crazy. So my sense of being adventurous is not as much as I originally intended for, and I apologize completely for that, because I promised you guys, like I said, that's why I try not to make promises. I'll just let my lovely bats and weirdos know that up front. I hate making promises, because I'm human. I'm not immortal. I wish I was. But I'm not perfect. So therefore I try not to make promises. I haven't gone back to Stranger Factory yet. A lot of the places I was going to go with my friend Jesse, but he said he couldn't come out. And we'll just leave it there. That's on him. I was going to revisit some of the places we visited last year, but I didn't get to them, because that's what happens when you rely on someone else to pay for something and then they don't come through on it. Hence, he made a promise, a tentative promise. It was a promise until he lost his job, and then he wasn't sure. We'll just leave it be. So, things happen. Promises do get broken, but it's better if you can't keep a promise. You might be better off just not making it. But I'm sorry about that. I digress. That was not the point of this video. It's, like I said, I've been under a lot of stress. I've got a lot of things going on. Like I said, my niece, thank God, whichever God you pray to, that she does not have lymphoma. Thank you very much for your good thoughts and your positive emotions, positive vibes on that. But there is an anomaly, as I said last time, and they do still need to go to the Mayo Clinic in Missouri to have her checked out to find out what it is. It's good that it's not lymphoma. The fact that she's past second stage kidney disease is not good. So there is a cause. All these years, what's the problem? What is causing it? They're going to get to the root of that. They're going to be gone a couple of weeks, and hence I said I'm going to be keeping an eye on my lovely mom. If you follow me on Instagram, possibly on Facebook, I did post a picture of her. Say good prayers for Dolores, please. She's very frail. She's got dementia, among her other problems: anxiety, depression, insomnia. The list goes on. I don't want to run down the laundry list, because I'm pretty sure I will forget something or accidentally name something incorrectly. But she has all of those, plus the arthritis that I inherited from her, and non-peripheral neuropathy, which I also have. But I don't have a Mr. Neckobat right now, so I'm muddling through the best I can and praying that I can keep body and soul together well enough to where I do not fall into the same fate. But anyway, please continue to keep good thoughts. Like I said, my niece, my sister, and her children stand corrected. To clarify, my sister and her daughter and her daughter's children. So my niece and my grandniece and grandnephew and my sister are all going to the Mayo Clinic. They're going to be gone for the duration of my stay with my mother, which is at least, I'm going to be there 10 days. They may or may not be gone longer. I don't know. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers, whoever you pray to, please. I don't want to mention their names because I don't want them to be angry with me. But I'll just suffice it to say, I do have them on my Facebook and my Instagram, so you could find them there. So this got longer than I thought it was going to be. It was just going to be pretty much this, but I wanted to mention other things I was doing. Again, sampling the beers, and the main thing is, the main goal was the Coffin. I need a stronger flame that won't burn my fingers, but you can get the gist of it. Basically, go around it And I used a Palo Santo. You can probably use a wood burner. If you're little bats and little weirdos, micro weirdos, whichever you prefer, have the big bats and the big weirdos, mommy, daddy, older siblings, do that for you. If they have a wood burner, ask them to please do that for you. Or if they trust you, do it yourself with supervision. I just used a charred stick, so it's not deep. And it may rub off, so I need to go over it again to make it deeper. And that's it for that. And on the inside, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I probably will give it the same treatment. I'm guessing I'm going to burn it all around. And then, like I said, I'll set it up on my dresser where I have the one from Christine. With the coffin shelf that I got from Christian de Mortuis. I haven't bought anything else from him lately because I haven't had the money to do so. But please check his website out. And also check some of the other people out as well. Sarg Vichin, I think it is, does some similar items as well, and Life After Death Designs, and there's several others. I haven't bought anything from them yet because my income, again, I've been buying other things. I've been buying clothes for work that I eventually hopefully will be able to wear to an interview or another job, and things that I can use around the house that I can share with you guys. So I haven't had the money to buy more of those things. And also, I don't, as you've seen, this is an apartment. It's not that huge. My bedroom is the biggest room in the whole place, except for the living room. So I'm out of space. I really apologize. I can't, like I said, I can't do any more furniture videos for you. I can't do any more furniture DIYs because I have no more room. If someone would just drop a house on my head out of the sky without killing me, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. That's not the real world. The real world is you have to work for it. So I'm working on my credit, and hopefully before I retire, before I die, we will have a house. Please keep good thoughts for that, but mostly right now the thoughts are toward my sister and her family, specifically my niece, as they journey to Missouri next week, and however long they're gone for. So that being said, I continue to prepare for my journey to stay with my mother, and keep it dark, keep it weird. Don't drag and drive. Let the other vampires, and the other weirdos, the other zombies, let them drive the hearse. Okay? Love you guys. You keep it wonderful. I'll talk to you up until the day I leave, and then it's going to be 10 days of silence. I love you guys. Bye.